Watch and burn.
Hey everybody. So tonight I am just wondering, how did Friday the 13th Part 2 actually end? Because we see that Paul and Ginny, they defeat Jason in Jason's shack where he's got his mom's head after Ginny came up with the brilliant idea of dressing like his mom, putting on her sweater in an attempt to fool Jason. And it looks like Jason was going to get the better of Paul, but then Ginny dropped the machete on him through his shoulder into his neck area. And then Paul carries Ginny back to the cabin. And it's at that point where I feel like the rest is sort of like a dream. Because Jason busts through the window just after Muffin, that hot chick's dog, the hot chick whose name I can't remember, the dog comes to the door and everything's going to have sort of that soap opera fairy tale ending. And then Jason bursts through the window, and then you see Ginny the next morning, I think. It seems like it's 10 or 11 a.m., and she's being wheeled out on a stretcher by a couple paramedics, and she calls for Paul, like, where's Paul, Paul, Paul? And then she's loaded into the ambulance, and she leaves. So, did Jason bust through the window? And if he did, why aren't they both dead? And so I don't think that happened. So, what happened after they left Jason's shack? How did we get from there to it just being Ginny in a stretcher being ambulanced off to a hospital? What happened in between? Because like I said, I seriously doubt that Jason broke through the window. So that was almost, like I said, like the soap opera fairy tale ending. And I'm not entirely sure how the movie actually ended. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think that was the actual ending? Do you think Jason busted through the window? And if he did, why didn't he hurt them? Like I said, personally, I don't think Jason was there. I think they dispatched Jason back at his shack. And I've always just wondered what actually transpired between taking out Jason at the shack and Ginny being ambulanced away. Don't forget to let me know in the comments. You guys are amazing. Have a good night.